Hello everybody, it's been a long sabbatical for us on Redden's Kitchen as I've been gallivanting around the state with cricket. Very rare day off today, so I'm going to do some cooking for you. Just thought I'd show you merrily. Western Zone shorts, the boys are playing in the 19s today at Coffs Harbour, third day of a very tough three-day carnival, so there it is there, Western Zone, always. Okay, come over here merrily, we'll have a look at the ingredients for our red chicken curry today, ladies and gentlemen. So, vegetables first, carrot, zucchini, capsicum, some mushrooms. Now, in here, we've got some brown sugar, okay, chicken stock, fish sauce, pepper, salt, Moro extra virgin olive oil, coconut cream, garlic, the red curry paste. Now, just as a hint, we have it reasonably mild here. That's about we'll have a quarter of that amount, okay, quarter of that can. I've got chicken breast fillets over here. Please don't use that much. Merely, if we can show on the screen, that's a kilogram there. See there, 1.05. We'll use half of that today. There's a lot of preparation here, so I'll come back to you shortly. Okay, first of all here, hi everyone again. Okay, so I've got some capsicum and onion diced up. Merrily, we'll just come over here just quickly. You can see our chicken's done and all our vegetables are done. Have a look at the width of the chicken that Merrily's got. You can see that side, it's quite thin, okay? Nice and easy, make that easy to cook. So back over here, and first of all, you can see down here that I've got the pan heating. So, Moro olive oil straight in. Okay, just a medium amount of garlic. You can see that's not very much there. Straight in. Hear that sizzling? That's a great sound. Ready to go. So straight in with the onion and capsicum. Now, merrily, once I've fried this away, do we take that off the heat or just start adding the other veggies?
Just start adding the other ones. Again,
ladies and gentlemen, I've never made this before, so if you hear me asking merrily, I'm not being enough. It's just because I'm not really sure what I'm doing.
You cook these ones for a couple of minutes first.
Okay, so we'll cook those off for you, fry those away, and then come back to you when ready to add the chook. Okay, you can see now that that's starting to fry away nicely. It's a nice smell already, isn't it, merrily, with the garlic, onion, and the capsicum?
Yes.
Smells good. Okay, everybody. Here are our vegetables, again, all cut a reasonable mistake. If you have a look at that, same sort of width, basically. Merrily's got me being arty and cutting them in angles, as you can see. So all in with our veggies. So mushrooms, carrot and zucchini. Get those going. So now what I'll do again is just toss those around and get those going. Those mushrooms, you can see I've cut them rather large. That's so that they hold their shape. They'll still reduce under heat, but they won't dissolve. Like when you cut mushrooms really small, they'll dissolve. The way that they're cut, they won't do that. Again, we'll come back to you in a couple of minutes when we're ready to add the chook and the other additives, okay? Okay, we're now going to add the curry paste on its own. We're going to put in about a quarter to a third of that, so merrily, something like that amount?
Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay,
if your name is Daniel Harker, you'd probably put in half to 3/4 of that. My father would as well, but that's all I'm going to put in there for that paste. We have things reasonably mild around in this house just to make it easy for when we have guests and so forth and for ourselves, so you can see that I'm just going to stir that through very quickly, and then I've got the coconut cream back up here in the background all ready to go.
That particular red curry paste is a very hot one. So okay, we've tried various ones, but we've worked out that we...
See the label there, okay?
What's it called?
Its name is Maeri, M-A-E-S-R-I, and it's actually made in Thailand because the light writing is actually in Thai. And it has got quite a kick to it, ladies and gentlemen, so just be careful, especially if you've got a mild palate. Just put about the amount we put in. Merrily, we're ready for the coconut cream now, you think, love?
Yep.
Okay, so coconut cream. There is 1 can, 400 mils coconut cream. Got that, Ness? Straight in with that.
I spotted one of our favourite Thai places using that red curry paste and started buying it when I spotted it in the supermarket.
Was that the old Dynamite in Auburn there, Merrily, was it? Yeah, the one that's sadly no longer there. Yeah, that was a cracking Thai restaurant, particularly in Auburn. You wouldn't have thought that Auburn would have had a Thai restaurant that was high quality, but it did. Okay, you can see that cream's in there now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn that down just a little, just to bubble away, because I've got some other things to mix over here in the video. So you can see that's already bubbling. Okay, already bubbling. I'm going to turn that down now, Merrily, for a little while we're going to do that, just for the moment, just to keep that simmering away. Okay, so just come back to you in a minute. We won't swing over. We'll just come over here and quite calmly make our mix up. Okay, so now we're going to go and make our mix up for the rest of our sauce. So there's continental chicken stock, 1 heaped teaspoon of that. Straight in.
That's 200 mils of water there.
Okay. 2 flat tablespoons of brown sugar. And please note that I am doing that reasonably flat. Okay, they're not heaped at all. Okay. Next is 2 of flat, obviously, of the fish sauce, which I can't open at the moment, which is good for video. You look like an amateur, but that's the way it goes. Okay, 1 coming. Okay, there's 1. And 2 of the fish sauce. Now give that a stir around. And we're ready to put that in, Maeri?
Yep.
I'll take the salt and pepper with me as well and put them in to taste. So over we go, ladies and gentlemen. So I've got my salt and pepper there. We've got our fish sauce and our sugar and our stock mix ready to go in. So that goes in, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing left, which is good. Just a pinch of salt, Maeri, as you can see. Quite in moderation there, love.
Yep.
Okay, and some pepper. Okay, now I'm going to turn that back up and get that going in and mix that through.
And then we add the chicken.
And then, so once I've got this bubbling and going through, so now that's got everything except a chook, everybody. So while that gets to bubble, which won't take very long, I'll just go and get the chicken ready, love. Okay, our chicken is ready to rock and roll. Put the can away. So, come back to you shortly when this is bubbling, ladies and gentlemen, rather than wasting your time. Okay, everybody, you can see now that our sauce is ready to go. There's the chicken, okay? Our sauce is bubbling away, so in goes the chook. This is about 1/2 kilogram of chicken, everybody. Chicken breast, thinly sliced, so it can cook quickly. Again, some people prefer chicken thighs. I actually don't mind chicken thighs, but the chicken breasts are exquisite, and you can get some good value at our local butcher there at Deepwater Plaza at Woi Woi, where we do a lot of our shopping for meat. Okay, so that is now all covered in that sauce. So, Maeri, we're looking at, you reckon, have a look at that at about 15 minutes, you think, love?
Yes.
And Maeri was just pointing out that this will thicken somewhat during the cooking process. If you wanted a really thick sauce, at the end you can mix up some corn flour and water and put that in, which is a standard old trick that I learnt from Maeri to thicken sauces up. We will come back to you. That's not the end of it. We'll come back to you when that is fully cooked, but as I said, that's all gone in now. We'll bring that to the boil and then simmer it for 15 minutes and come back to you when it's hopefully fully cooked. Okay, as you can see here now, this has now been cooking the have a look at the prerequisite 15 to 20 minutes. Have a look at that chicken. That is cooked. We've tasted the sauce. How good was it, Mez?
Oh, beautiful.
Okay, so there you are. That is our red chicken curry, okay, with vegetables. Lovely creamy sauce. Really, really happy with it. Smells sensational, and the taste. Just quietly, we had 1/3 of a can maybe in that, Mez, just over a quarter. It's got some tang in it, so you don't, unless you've got a real hot palate, no need to put more than that. So that is our red Thai chicken curry.